up guys? Today's video I'm gonna talk about should you do sets to failure. Now I'm gonna base this answer on my personal experiences, okay? Not the direct science or something, but just like what I experience and what I believe, okay? So me, when I started fitness, I learned to do all sets to failure. You know, that's the way how I was taught, you know. So from a very early age, I did all my sets to failure. You know, everything I did, abs, you know, deadlifts, squats, everything I've trained, I did to failure. Because that's the way how I learned it. Now, over the years, you know, I progressed, I accumulated a lot of knowledge, and I think that is the best way to do all your sets to failure. Now, why? Well, the first reason is you make your workout a lot more intense. And intensity, whatever you want to build muscle or gain strength, you know, it's so important to keep the intensity high. You want to work hard, you want to work out hard, you know. Most guys, they go to the gym, they do some random bullshit. They don't put in any intensity. They just pick a light weight. They do fucking 20 reps with that shit. And that's why they never grow. You know, that's why they never put on fucking muscle mass. Because you have to train to failure. You have to exhaust your muscles, your nervous system. You know, you have to exhaust them. You have to break down the muscle fiber. And you need enough intensity to do that, which when you go to failure, that's enough intensity. Okay, now a lot of people say if you go to failure all the time, it's gonna hurt your central nervous system. You're gonna be overtrained, you know, all the time. And I think that's bullshit, because the thing is, most people, 99%, don't train as hard. Don't train even as close as hard to be overtrained, because you need to really do hours and hours of hard training to be really overtrained. And that's science, and that's backed up by science. You know, you can go check that out. But it's very hard to get overtrained. So, you know, but being sore and being tired, that's not necessarily meaning it's overtraining. You just have to continue pushing and working hard, and your body's gonna get used to it. You're gonna get bigger and stronger. You know, it's simple. So I would recommend that you do all your sets to failure. That's what I did. That's what I'm still doing. So you should do your sets to failure, because you need adequate amount of intensity to grow your muscles. So for example, when I say that you should do 4 sets of 8 to 10 reps, don't just pick some random bullshit weight and just do 8 to 10 reps. No, when I say do 8 to 10 reps, that means do 8 to 10 reps that you reach failure at 8 or 10. It's not just doing random reps, it's reaching failure at 8 or 10 reps. Okay, so that's what I mean when I say do so many sets of this many reps. So reach failure. So training to failure on every single set, you know, that's the way I do it. I did it all the time. So me personally, I believe, you know, based on my experience, that you should definitely train to failure. You know, maybe not every set, maybe not every workout, but you should definitely, for the majority of the time, you should train to failure to keep the intensity high enough to produce muscle growth. You know, you're gonna get a lot better results, 100%, you know. So definitely train to failure. But there's, you know, there's 2 different types of failure that I'm talking about. Now, most people, when they think about overtraining, they probably think about the second, you know, the second training to failure, which is something what professional bodybuilders do. Like they push themselves so hard, they do a lot of forced reps, you know, they go way beyond just the failure I mean. You know, so that could lead to some normal people being overtrained. But what I mean with reaching failure is form failure. So, for example, if you're doing an overhead press, and you should always do perfect, correct form, always. If you can't perform perfect form, learn it, perfect your form, and then you can continue. But so you're doing the overhead press, and you can do 8 reps with perfect form. Then on the 9th rep, you have to cheat a little bit. That's over. That's form failure. So you reach failure at rep 9. Okay, it is a simple, when you can't perform another rep with perfect form, that's the failure I'm talking about, and that's the way you should train. So form failure, okay? So you should do all your sets to a point where you can no longer perform another rep with perfect form. Not where you can no longer perform any reps, you know, that's complete exhaustion. What I mean is form failure, and you can definitely do that every workout, every set, every exercise. Okay, so you should definitely train to failure. That was it for this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, and definitely subscribe. Peace out.